Lessons for Lesson 3-1. And it begins on number 17. So I will begin on number 18 because I'm going to work the odds. That way you'll have examples. The first problem is, I need to get a marker. Y equals negative 2x plus 7. It's asking whether each of these ordered pairs, the 1, 5 and the negative 2, 3, are solutions to this. A solution is any ordered pair that would make this equation true. For example, if I put zeros in here, negative 2 times 0 plus 7 is not equal to 0. So 0, 0 would not work. There's only select ones that work. There's infinitely many, but just not everything works. So first one we're going to try is 1, 5. I'm going to put 5 in for y and 1 in for x. Later on we do functions. This will be called the input and the output. And I'm going to put a question mark because we haven't actually tested it yet to see if it's actually equal. That would be negative 2 plus 7. And negative 2 plus 7 is equal to 5. So 1, 5 is a solution. Now we do the same thing with negative 2, 3. If I plug 3 in for y, I'll put a question mark because I don't know until I actually do the calculation. Negative 2 times negative 2 is 4 plus 7. That is not equal to 11. Well, 4 plus 7 is 11, but 3 is not equal to 11. So I would put that the ordered pair negative 2, 3 is not the solution. Okay, now I'm just going to do the same thing for number 20 and 22 and 24 and all. Got a little bit of static there. Alright. So anyway, number 20. 5x minus 3y is equal to 9. 0, 3. And the other one I'm going to try is 12/5 negative 1. I know everybody's excited about getting to do a fraction. Alright, 5 times 0 minus 3 times 3. And we're wondering if that is equal to 9. 5 times 0 is 0. Negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. 0 minus 9 is not equal to 9, so 0, 3 is not a solution. Now we'll do the same thing with 12/5. We were fortunate here that it was fifths because we're multiplying by 5. I can either do 5 times 12 is 60 divided by 5, or I can do 5 goes into 5. 1 times 12 is 12. Either way, it's going to be 12. Negative times negative is positive 3. 12 plus 3, I should put a question mark here. Is that equal to 9? No. 12 plus 3 is 15. So it looked like 12/5 and negative 1 is not a solution either. Apparently this one was difficult to satisfy, wasn't it? Alright, 12 over 5, negative 1 is not a solution. Sometimes it makes you wonder when they're both not a solution if maybe you wrote the problem down right. I was just kind of looking back over it, making sure, and I did write it correctly. It's just neither one of those is a solution. Number 22. This equation has absolute value in it. We're trying negative 1, 2, and 0, 2. I'll start with this one first. Put a question mark here. 2 times the absolute value of negative 1. Well, the absolute value of negative 1 is positive 1 times 2. It would be 2. Here, if you need to see that, absolute value of negative 1 was positive 1. That is equal to 2. So I can say negative 1, 2 is a solution. Excuse me. And I'm going to do the same thing with 0 and 2. Two is equal to 2 times the absolute value of 0. Put a question mark on that. The absolute value of 0 is 0. So I have 2 times 0 over here, and that is not equal to 2. That would be equal to 0. So 0, 2 is not a solution. Now do number 24. I'm going to try something with this one. I'm going to try some different colors here. And the numbers we're going to try out are, the ordered pairs are negative 1, 1, and 2, 16. Okay, so I'm going to start with negative 1, 1. If I put 1 in right here, when you substitute a negative 1 in with something with the exponent, make sure that you put some parentheses so that you know it's the negative, a negative number being raised to the 4th power, not just a negative 1 to the 4th. 1 to the 4th would be 1, and a negative 1 to the 4th would be negative 1. But this is negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1, which turns out to be, just put my question mark there, turns out to be positive 1, and that is equal to 1. So I can say negative 1, 1 is a solution. Now I'm going to try these numbers. I'll substitute 16 for y. I'm going to put 2 in for x. Okay, and now I do my calculation. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. So 2 to the 4th is equal to 16. So now I can also say that 2, 16 is a solution. Number 26. First one I'm going to try out is 1, negative 3. And 8, 6. So when I try 1, -3, put a question mark because we haven't actually done the calculation yet. In case you're unfamiliar with this, this means what to the third power would equal 1. What is the third root of 1? And the thing I would have to multiply by itself 3 times to get 1 would be 1. 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. And 1 minus 4 is -3. So -3 equals -3. I can say 1 -3 is a solution. Now I'm going to do the same thing here with 8, 6. Little question mark on there. Okay, third root of 8 means what to the third power would equal 8? The answer to that is 2, because 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. And if I have 2 minus 4, I'm not getting a positive 6. So 6 is not equal to -2. So 8, 6 is not a solution.